Tuesday Night Baseball on the show as we welcome you to Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch. Manuel Margot stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Biggio trying to get there. He can't get there as it falls in.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
That brings up Wander Franco, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
There goes Margot. Pitch inside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey, not a great way to start, right? You come fresh out of the bullpen, you throw a couple of pitches, next thing you know, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
I'm going to take you inside the mindset of a hitter right here. Free ribby out there, don't ground into a double play.
Here's Randy Rosarina as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners are at first and third with none out. changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
All even now, 2-2. Bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly, one there, on to first, and it's double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The numbers on the year, 272, 26 home runs, and 85 driven in. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rays lead it 1-0. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
So now here is Jairo Munoz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Margot moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, this club really wants to see something positive out of Joe Panik. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production, a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
So no need to wait, as here he is, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Cutter low, 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Pops this one up. Rousseau trying to get there, and no one will get this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
To the plate now, Lourdes Guriel as he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold it second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll start this one at 269. 25 homers and 72 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Panic over at second. Guriel is over at first with 1 away. Struck him out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 4 for 11. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Ready with the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now into the box, Austin Reilly. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
The left fielder, Austin Reilly.
First pitch on the way.
1-0.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And he misses 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Grounded up the first baseline. The 0-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box, Willy Adames. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That evens it up 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set. The 0-1. Adames on second. Mejia at first. 2 out in the inning.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
One and 2. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ready with the 1-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Rays strand a pair. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Randall Grichuk. In his career against this pitcher, comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats.
Randall Grichuk.
Pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. It just misses off the inside for ball 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average at .284 to begin play. 22 home runs and 71 runs batted in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Next up, Cavan Biggio. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Set, now the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He'll come in here at 259, 3 homers and 14 driven in. And it's fouled away. Bounced to first, scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail 1-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. First pitch on its way. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Margot.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Wander Franco.
Next will be the designated hitter, Wander Franco, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
0-1 to count.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randy Rosarina.
Up next for the Rays, Randy Rosarina. Now here's the first offering. Drilled to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's a ball.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. A Rosarina, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Kirk corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jairo Munoz.
The shortstop, Jairo Munoz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. A Rosarina has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Joe Panik.
Here's Joe Panik. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Panik is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Fouled away. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Guriel.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Guriel Jr. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's big out.
The 1-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it was
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So here is Austin Reilly. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Hit back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Michael Brasso, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
The bat, shortstop, Reilly.
So bases empty now after the double play. And stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 1-2 pitch.
That's in, ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. So a full count now. Francisco Mejia would be next. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they're up 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings in George Springer.
The center fielder, George Springer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
At the plate, Rowdy Tellez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted down the line in left, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
0-2, here it is.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's one down now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering on its way. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Springer, the runner at second with one away. In there, 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
0-1 count. Here it is.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them.
So stepping in is Francisco Mejia. Worked a walk his first time up.
The catcher, number 28.
Pitch on the way.
Mejia.
Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. is laid off for ball 2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Ji-Man Choi will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This one's flared down the right field line. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Tanner Roark comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Wander Franco. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he lifts it in the air to right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randy.
And now Randy Rosarina, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Choi is off of first with 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 2, the Jays 0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Jays.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And in next is Alejandro Kirk. And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now.
The shortstop, Diego Padres.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Jairo Munoz. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Choi gathers it in, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Fastball well outside.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin.
Next to stand in is Austin Reilly. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. 1-1 the count now. Shoots this down the right field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Michael Brasso, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Up top, it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Reined in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The batter, number one, shortstop, Reilly. Adames.
Stepping in next, Willy Adames. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
The 3-1. 3-2, full count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. Reilly leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. From the stretch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Tyler Chatwood, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. 3 runs already home here. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
To the plate now, Manuel Margot, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Rays are in front, 5-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Joe Panik. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Panik behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2 and 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Margot is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Guriel, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit high and deep out to left. Reilly is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. high in the air out to center field. Rosarina able to track it down for the third out. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. All set for the start of the inning, and in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco. First pitch on the way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Yet if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Guriel is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randy Rosarina.
One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and up next will be Randy Rosarina. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled hard down the line in left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Throwing to second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau.
Line, but speared on a hop.
And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Reilly, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Men on third with 2 down. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. He stays alive, still 2-2. Got him. Rays strand just the one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Oliver Drake will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Now to bat, Rowdy Tellez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman, number 44.
First pitch of the AB now. Chopper right side of the infield. Scooped up. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
So one away now in the Toronto 7th. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. From the stretch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And now a pitch on the way. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jordan Romano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So now to the plate, Michael Brasso. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Michael Brasso.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 2-0 on the way.
Ball, that's it.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it is on 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. High and deep down the left field line.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And now a pitch on the way. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So next to hit is Willy Adames, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
At the plate now, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Manuel Margot grounded out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rays strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
Outside, that's ball.
Left side, but well foul. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro.
Digging in next, Alejandro Kirk. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Adames picks it up, and the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Into the box, Jairo Munoz, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, the pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Kirk, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The tag, and they got him at second. Striding in is Joe Pennant. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and he misses it. Flips it behind his back. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ross Stripling enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, the switch hitter, Wander Franco. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Springer is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now that the center fielder, Randy Rosarina.
Into the box, Randy Rosarina. He's 2 for 4 in this one. First offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1. Brandon Lau is on deck. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1. Nope, outside.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
You got to put down 3-2.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3. But they hold a 5-0 lead. Chaz Rowe, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Lead up for Toronto, the left fielder, Lourdes Guriel.
Now the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Margot's on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. George Springer, the next to hit, flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ryan Yarbrough picks up his team-best 14th win in this one, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Steven Matz was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through was in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good. About it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. Got carry about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like sway. Friday night just got paid. Bought a coat that's just suede. Leveled up like 12th grade. Sweetest pepper call me Sade. Black Bandit, you can call me Blade. Work hard, play hard, that's a motto. Pop, pop, that's the sound of the pop, pop. Wake up, grind hard, full throttle. Supreme good, shout out to Aristotle. Team winning, it was kinda hard to swallow, but we all give thanks. Mahalo, it's auto. Medicare, we get it, and we gotta keep it every. Put the focus in our cup and just go. So, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it,
Hoy la cosa se puso buena, el gozo corre por mi vena, vamos a olvidarnos de la pena, esta fiesta nadie la frena, sin parar, porque traímos bombas para fincar, y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar, no importa lo que pase vamos a gozar, traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bombas para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y apuesto en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no es Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bombas para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Que te la mi español muy malo. I speak English till I get up to condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Ya don't understand my lingo, too pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power, the Lord, I keep it